Now let's talk about static. Till now, whenever we wanted to call a function inside a class, we created a new instance of that class and then called the method. Something like this. We had this class human, and then when we want to create that human, we said, okay, I have human equals to new human. And then when we wanted to use a function say hello, we said human say hello, like that. And if I run the code right now, php index.php, I will call this function echo hello world, my name is the name. Okay, but what if we didn't want to create an instance every time we want to call a function of a class? Then we can use static methods and properties. Inside the class, we can define a function as static by just adding the static keyword to it. Public static function. Then when we want to call it, we use this instead of this. So we use two colons, and then we don't need to instantiate the class. So now, rather than writing human is new human, human say hello, I can simply call the class and then use two colons and then run the method of that class like this. I can comment this part out. I will explain about this part a bit later. So for right now, let's just write human. Now if I run this file, I will get hello world, my name is human from here, because this one is static, this is static. I didn't have to instantiate it, I didn't have to create a new object, and I could run it like this without any problem. So now let's talk about this versus self. Did you notice that here when I had this name, my IDE identified this as an error? Well, inside the static class, if you want to get the value of a property, you cannot use this keyword because we have not created an object. This is for when we use an object, when we create an object and then it refers to the object itself. But here we didn't create a new object. So how can I get access to this property? First of all, when we use static, the property that we want to access should also be static, like private static name human. And then rather than using this, I can use self. And rather than using arrow, I can use two colons, and then I will write the variable and the methods inside that class. So right now this self refers to human, and inside the human we are calling an static property, which is this one, name. So now if I run the code again, this will work without any problem. If I change it this, I will run it again, and now it has changed, no problem. So this was our static human. Let's change it to static human, and let's change it here, and let me bring it to the usual form, human, for non-static class and methods. For non-static methods and function, this would be this name in order to compare both of them. So, and let's bring that back here. So we had human, hello world, I am a human, my name is that, and here I am a static human. So let's see both of them. Here, hello world, I am a human, it's coming from this part. My name is AMIR, and hello world, I am a static human, it's coming from this part. My name is AMIR. These two are two ways to work with them. Here we have the object, here we are calling the class directly and using static methods. Now let's go to the next topic.